Hello planner friends, welcome back to Lakeisha Loves to Plan. Y'all, welcome to 2026. This is my first time, y'all, going into my Warbinder, and it's already like what, January the 19th, 17th, something like that. So this, because it's a long weekend, I now have time, so I have no excuse to get in my Warbinder and get some stuff done. So I wanted to share with you, I have to catch up, y'all. Y'all gonna see me playing catch up. I don't know how this is like literally, I have not opened my Warbinder in a long time, and I feel so behind in like filling it in, and I know you all have been waiting. I've seen some of you all watching my June 2025 Warbinder video, so I'm going to get right into it for January 2026. And also, if I have time, I'm not sure if I'm going to today, but depends on how much work I have to do in here. But if I have to go into my devotional and do that, I will do that as well. So I'm going to set that to the side right now. And I wanted to also show you some of the things that I plan on using to help me. So I don't know, I've been like getting books from like the thrift store, and the thrift store has some really good books, and it just so happens like I'm like gaining all of these beautiful Joyce Meyer books, and I have her magazine. So I'm like, I never thought I would be like a Joyce Meyer connoisseur of her stuff, but I'm turning out that I just like it. So this one is The Joy of Believing Prayer, Deepening Your Friendship with God. I just love the way that sounds. And these are both devotionals, so this is like devotional style. And if you see my video, I just got a new chaise chair for my office, so I just imagine myself doing my daily prayer, meditation, and devotional in that space. So I'm really excited, but I want to see if I could use this. I also have the Joyce Meyer Ending Your Day Right devotions for every evening of the year. So y'all, this is very important to me because I do want to develop like my morning routine. It's pretty much set, like this will be part of my morning routine, and this will be part of my evening routine, the ending day devotionals. And as you can see, these are sort of shorter, quick, you know, they're tailored to the end of the day, how you would feel at the end of the day. So I just wanted to share these resources with you. Will I use them today? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do today. But since we're talking about prayer, I have been studying this book with one of my coaching groups, Watch and Pray, How to Pray Effectively During the 8 Prayer Watches. So I'm really excited about this book. We're almost done. I think we're on chapter 5 and 6. So I just wanted to share with you, this is also an option if you want to have any of these in your arsenal, in your spiritual arsenal, feel free. And then, you know, I love my daily word. This is my subscription I have. I've had it for a couple years now. I absolutely love it. The wording is big, everything's simple, and it's just daily words of the day with devotionals. I love cutting out the pictures. I use this like a magazine and like make collages, so hopefully I'll get to do something like that today. And Joyce Meyer again. This is her latest magazine. Her magazine is free. It did take me a while to start getting them, and I think she sends them quarterly. Now that I've been getting them for a while, they don't come often, but I do use these magazines. I read the articles are great, y'all. The articles in here are great. Like this says, are you wearing your armor? So I usually cut these out and use these in my devotional. This one came at Christmas time, so there's some Christmas stuff in here. But again, I use the articles and the photos to make collages because I am a collage girl in my Warbinder. I love making collages. And lastly, in my spiritual arsenal, I have the January through March, the first quarter of the year study from Firefield Creations. It's called the Study of the Book of Revelations. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. You have to go to firefieldcreations.com and get this subscription folder. In this subscription folder, you have a whole like theme here. You have the revelation of Jesus here, and you have your guide here, and then you also have some stickers to go with it. Just so impactful and powerful. It's just chock full of stickers that will last you the entire 3 months, the beginning of the year. There's some things in here for your Bible study and things like that. So I just love this. And y'all, the owner, Michelle, she's doing, oh, this is a free sample. She's doing a weekly, every Sunday, a weekly Bible study on Revelations. We had our first one last Sunday, and it was absolutely powerful. I cannot wait to do this Sunday. So if you do not have this subscription box, get the subscription box and then join us every Sunday for our Bible study. It's very, very powerful. It just strengthens you. It's a strengthening process, y'all. It strengthens your relationship with God. It strengthens your fellowship with other Christians, and it's just really, really nice. So all of these are what I'm sharing with you today. So I want to move these out of the way and crack open my Warbinder, because y'all, I have not opened this in a long time. So let's see what's happening in here. All right, so this is still intact, like how I decorated it. This is a little bookmark, which I don't like. It's messing up the aesthetic here, but and then this is how I set it up last year. And I'm going to bring you down some now. Okay. This is how I set it up last year. So this is my prayer section. And I have to, oh my gosh, I haven't done a prayer in a while. But you all see me do these prayers all the time. I go in, I fill out the prayer in real time while you are watching, and I usually do it once a month. So like this: April, May, June. When did I stop this? July, because I stopped July. Oh my gosh, July 2025 was the last time I did a prayer. And I know why, because I was stressing out over the wedding. So I don't have anything big planned like that this year, so hopefully that doesn't happen. Hold on, y'all, someone's calling me. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, that's my husband. Asked me if I want some fish, and the answer is yes, but not right now. So I'm going to do this. I'm definitely going to do this today for January 2020. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take these out, because this was 2025. I don't want to start the journal with 2025. You know what I mean? So I'm going to take these out. And then this would be my first one. This would be my first one. So I can actually cover this and decorate it. So I may do that with you all, just to reset my prayer and start with January. Okay. All right. So that's a plan. Now let's look at my collage section. This is my collage section. And I love this section. Let's see where I am here. So that was my first collage. And I had some Joyce Meyer stuff in there and some Daily Word stuff in there. This was my second collage. So I see what I did. I don't know which month I did that in, but this is definitely March and spring. That was from last year. Jesus is my foundation. That may have been summer. That looks like summer. And then I did a blossom one. That was summer too. Isn't she gorgeous? I love this so much. And then I used like all magazines. This must have been in July before I stopped. Yep. That was my last one. It was all like words and stuff. Alright, so I definitely want to do another collage, and I have to find some more paper. Alright, Bible study is going to be a little different, because now I am part of the Fivefield Creations subscription Bible study. I want to do my Bible study in here. So let's see what I have in here already. Oh, this is what I did last year when I was studying on my own. And I want to keep this because this was some good stuff. This was on finances. Oh yeah, I had to go over these notes. These were really, really good. Business, yes. Oh man, I did some good studies last year. Financial breakthrough. Okay, so this will be part of my Revelation study now. So I'll save that for Sunday. And this is a Bible color key I created. And then these are declarations, which I absolutely love this section too. I miss doing these too. These are like claims I'm making as a child of God. Like, what am I going to be doing? So let's see. And this was March. So I was doing this like once a month too. This was March, April, May, June, July, nothing. So again, I'm just going to take these out. These are from last year. I want to keep this little bookmark. I'm going to take those out and I want to start with the January claim. And then I use this as like a buffer for the back. And then what do I have in here? I placed some stuff in here I wanted to use. Oh, these are the watches. Oh, the prayer watches. Yes. So Firefield Creations has all of these prayer watch sticker sheets. This is War Room, Fifth Watch, and this goes with this book. See, Watch and Pray, because this is teaching us about the different prayer watches, and these are the stickers for the prayer watches. So my plan was to put this in my prayer section, like use this in my prayer section, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do like a prayer watch collage. I'm thinking I should do a prayer watch collage. So I want to set this to the side as well. And then I have this pretty pink bookmark. And it has my name on it. See how it says Lakeisha Loves to Plan. Michelle made this for me a long time ago. I still have it. It says, take delight in the Lord and he will give you your heart's desire. Psalms 31:1. Lakeisha loves to play. So I want to keep that in there. That's very sentimental as well. All right, y'all. We have a plan. Y'all, I was afraid to go. I had not been in here since last July. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But we're back, baby. All right, so let's start with the January prayer, and then I'll move into the collage and then into the claims. How does that sound, y'all? That sounds good? All right, let's go. I need the months of the year. Months of the year. So I'm going to put the month of January out of my Mojo Plans book. No, those are days of the week. Here's the months. There you go. So January, let's use blue because it's been cold outside. I don't know about you, but it's been cold here. So we're going to use blue for January. Alright. And I want to get, I hope this works well, my Sharpie pen. Let me use my Sharpie pen. I usually use my Tombow, but I hope this pen works well. Let me try it out. Okay, yeah, it works well. It works well. I've been getting comments on my hand, my arm cuffs. So I get these from either, where do I get these from? Amazon or Temu or Shein. That's where I get them from. So, okay, and they're really cheap, like $5. It's not bad. Okay, let's get started. I'm so excited. All right, gratitude and humility for the month of January. Jesus, I am grateful for your love, kindness, and all the blessings you have given me. Worship. Lord, I worship you. You are the creator of the universe, the Alpha and Omega. And I got that from Bible study, studying Revelations, Genesis, and from Genesis to Revelations. Come on. Intercession. Intercession is when you're praying, interceding on someone else's behalf. So, Jesus, I pray for all those who are sick and shut in. Give them divine peace. And then petition. Petition is something that I'm asking God for that I would like him to do. So, Jesus, I am humbly, did I spell that right? I don't know. Asking for you to bless all those who are in despair. Give them hope and confidence in you. Alright, so continue with my prayer. Repenting. So this is where you repent. Lord, I repent of all my sins. Help me to recognize my sins and correct them in Jesus' name. And then deliverance. So this is about my deliverance from something. So all of us have like something that is holding us. So this is deliverance. So Lord, deliver my family and me from the wiles of the devil. Send your angels to protect us. And deliverance could be a personal deliverance too. Like, I'm going to give you a story about this. So God called me to fast in the fall, and I fasted off Coke Zero. Everybody knows I love Coke Zero. Ever since I've been a diabetic, it's kind of like the only thing I can drink when I go to restaurants, because usually that's like the only drink they have, that and Diet Coke. So I went on a 30-day fast, and God delivered me from basically being addicted to Coke Zero. Like, I would just drink it every day. I would buy cases of it, and then it got to the point where it was like, okay, this is too much. And sometimes we think, oh, you know, I can't go without my coffee, I can't go without my coffee. But actually, you're just letting God know that's your idol. And through my fasting, I had no idea. I never thought of Coke Zero as being an idol. But I was like, I gotta have it every day. And the only thing that you got to have every day is Jesus. Like, straight up. So I pray and thank God that I have been delivered from Coke Zero. Like, I don't drink it like that. I told my husband to stop buying it. And I drink water, and I drink other zero sugar drinks. Like, I have zero sugar lemonade. But I'm not addicted. Like, nothing else caused me to be addicted. I've drinking zero sugar Sprite, zero sugar root beer, zero sugar lemonade. But that Coke Zero had a lock on me that I was uncomfortable with, and God called me to fast off of it, because I always say, Lord, you want me to fast? What you want me to fast off, Jesus? And I ain't gonna lie, when God said Coke Zero, I was like, no. But yeah, I'm so glad that he called me to fast off that, and I'm so glad that I don't need it like that anymore. But anyway, long story short, that's deliverance, y'all. Comment below if you can relate. All right, praise. Lord, I praise you for all that you have done in 2025 and all that you will do in 2026. And then the Bible verse. Okay, so I'm going to use a Bible verse from the Daily Word. I usually go into like my apps and stuff like that, but I mean, I just have this right here, so I can use this. So okay, I'm gonna use this one. It's kind of going with what I'm talking about. Proverbs 2:6. For the Lord gives wisdom. Y'all, this is all about wisdom. Wisdom from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. And yes, so sometimes we need wisdom. All right, y'all. So my prayer is done for January. So I'm really, really excited that I'm back in the Warbinder. This is making me feel so happy. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I'm going to decorate using my stickers from the new Revelations subscription. So make sure you get your subscription, y'all. This Bible study. Oh, I like this one. Okay, let me use this one. All right. This is Alpha and Omega, and I did say that. Where did I say that? Oh, I said that in my worship. So I want to use this one. Oh, this is like a star, so I don't want to rip it. Oh, yes. And I got to get my supplies. I have my supplies. Okay. Alpha and Omega, yes. Very nice. And then I love her sitting on her, ooh, her pink bed reminds me of my new pink chair. This is gonna be me. So y'all, let me tell y'all, I have a new pink chair. I'm so excited about it. It's in front of the window and I can pray and things like that in my new pink chair. And I need to cut this down a little bit. And I'm really excited to like pray and meditate over there, because I usually do it in my office chair or in my bed, in my bedroom. But now I have a specific like spiritual nook that I can use. So I'm really, really excited, y'all. I'm excited. But yeah. There we go. Sometimes you have to cut the stickers to make them fit. Here's some flowers that I can pepper around. And I need to get my other like supplies, like my, let me pull these up. These are coming in. Okay. Then another flower. Y'all, my supplies are right here, but I've already started, so I'm like, I don't want to stop to get the supplies. Okay, I'll get them in a minute. I love, love, love this Bible. So pretty. There's some more flowers. And this is what I do. This is like, it's like I reward myself for finishing my prayer by putting the stickers on here. It's like a reward. So I always write first and then put the stickers, like a reward for myself for a job well done. And then I'm just going to use the word prayer, because this is a prayer, up here at the top. Alright, there we go. So I am complete with my January prayer. Thank you, Jesus. Alright, you see? And there. Yes, I am completely done. Oh, I should put something right here, shouldn't I? Wait. I'm going to have to use another sticker sheet. Let's see. Oh, here's some more flowers. Yeah, I'll use that flower. Okay, now I'm really done. So I'm going to put this back into my Warbinder, and then I'm going to move to the next section. So if you have a Warbinder or a prayer journal, you know, take it out and do yours with me. A lot of times, I used to speed these videos up, but you know, you can sit, sometimes you get lonely, like doing stuff like this by yourself. And you know, when I used to be lonely and I didn't have anybody to do it with, I would just put on somebody's video who's doing it and do it with them and go through with them. And so y'all, I know how that feels, so y'all can do the same with me. So January prayer done. If you want to know where this prayer book comes from, it's all Five Field Creations, a prayer journal. It's Five Field Creations. That's where I got it from. And she sends you tons of the paper. You can they're inserts, so you can just re-up on your insert. Now I do need to cover this, because this is sort of like, and where's the other part to this? Wait a minute. I don't think I want to take that part out. Did I need to take that part out? I'm going through the sheets I took out to see if I have that somewhere in here, which I don't see it, so maybe I already threw it away. Alright, anyway, I'll figure that out later. Let's move on. Alright, collage. Oh, I need to get some paper, so let me get some collage paper. I need to decorate that too. So I'm going to leave my collages in here because they're so pretty. Like, I'm not going to take them out. I'm just going to start where I stopped here. This is my new collage page, so I don't need to get paper because I have one more last sheet and then I have to find some paper. Alright, so let's get started on the new collage. So excited. Now I really need supplies because I have to cut and stuff. So do you use collages or do you do like joy journaling, junk journaling? Do you do memory keeping, memory planning? I have always been like this. I look back at like some of my old videos recently, and even when I didn't call it collaging, I was collaging. It's something that, I don't know, I'm a highly visual person, and I just love collaging, especially in my Warbinder. This is so meaningful. So, like I said, I had these, the watches, and really been trying to study the watches and like what they mean. And so in this book, it tells you the time. There's 8 prayer watches, and then it tells you the time. So like the first prayer watch is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. The second prayer watch is 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. The third prayer watch is 12 midnight to 3 a.m. So if you wake up between 12 midnight and 3 a.m., they tell you how to pray. The fourth watch is 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. So if you wake up between 3 and 6 a.m., you pray again. So it's like every 3 hours. The fifth prayer watch is from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. The sixth prayer watch is 9 a.m. to 12 noon. The seventh prayer watch is 12 noon to 3. And the eighth prayer watch is 3 p.m. to 6. So what I would like to do, I'm getting an idea here, is I think I'm going to set my alarm for these prayer watches. Not the third and fourth. I feel like the third and fourth, if I wake up at night, that's easy to remember. But the other ones, because during the day I'm moving and shaking. So if I set those times that can remind me to just stop and pray, that would be great. So that's what the watches are. So let's see, do I have all of them? This is the 5th watch, 6th watch, 7th watch. I need to put these in order. 8th watch. And I got all of these from FiveFieldCreations.com. I just bought the whole set. This says stand in the gap, but I don't see a watch on here. This is the 2nd watch. So 2nd, okay. This is the 4th watch, 3rd watch. So this must be the 1st. Okay, so this is the 4th. This is the 3rd. This is the 2nd. And I'm assuming this is the 1st. Alright, so let me get my supplies now. I have my huge supply box here. Get this out. And sometimes I need tape. Get a couple of washies out. I don't know if I'm going to use those. And this, I think that's all I need. That's all I need. And if you want to know where I keep this, I have like a shelf behind me. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I might not get all the watches on here, but I'll start with this one. So the first watch, according to this book, is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I know, what are you doing between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m.? I know I'm like usually either working on business stuff or cooking dinner. Yeah, this is looking outside. So it's like just getting dark from 6 to 9 p.m. And I think I have some alphabets where I can actually get the alphabet stickers and write first watch here. Make up the hedge, stand in the gap, and then I have one more sticker here, which is another like, okay, so I think I'm gonna get a pen and just write first watch. First watch, and this is 6 to 9 p.m. 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this is going to help me remember which watch is which time, because I know I was getting like a little confused. Alright, so that's the first watch. See another Bible over here on another sticker sheet. I want to add it here. This is from my Revelation subscription. So yes, I like that. And then I'm going to put a little bubble around the first watch so it can stand out. First watch. And then I'm going to make a bubble over here with the times. Like that. So it says prayer watches are normally set in 3-hour intervals around the clock beginning at sundown or 6 p.m. So this is the beginning. Okay, so the watches begin here. So I'm going to write this is the beginning. So if you want to know like what's the start, it's the first watch. It's the start. The first watch is the start. And that's why I'm collaging this too, because it's actually helping me. Alright, so I'm just going to do the first and second watches for right now, because that's all that's fitting on the page. So this is the second watch. And they're both blue, so that's good. It's coordinating. And I love this, like, it says pray without ceasing here. And it's a very calm, because this time is 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. So this is a very calm time of the day when you're like getting ready to go to sleep. Here's a little war cart with the Bible. It's so cute. I'll put that next to the couch. And then this one says second watch. Second watch. Watch. And then there's some flowers. Oh no, I ripped that one. Great. So you can't tell. And again, I should be using like my tools, but I'm not. That's why this is happening. Yeah, let me just use my tools. Made this slightly over the edge. Okay. All right. So then this one is the second watch. This one is from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. So I'm gonna write that up here. 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. It says each prayer watch is a time to pray for yourself, family members, friends, individual businesses, nations, government, God's righteous judgment, and to prevent Satan from carrying out his diabolical plan. So, yes, that's why it says pray without ceasing. So you can pray for anything during these times. It's just this is how you keep your relationship with God, y'all. You got to pray. I know a lot of people who are Christians and they don't pray. You got to pray. Okay? Pray, pray, pray. Alright, so I'm done with this collage. I want to keep it simple because this collage is different from the other ones. It's serving as like a tool to teach me. So I want to keep it simple. So that's the first and second watches. So the next time I do this, I'll do the third and fourth watches. And I'll just keep the watches in this section so I can know that's next. Alright, so now I'm moving. I'm not going to do Bible study yet because, and I'm keeping this in because I need to continue with these studies. But I'm studying Revelation, so I'm going to fill this out when I'm on the Firefield Creations Bible Talk on Sunday night. So anybody can join. Just make sure you get the Revelations subscription from firefieldcreations.com so you can have all of the items from the folder. Alright, and this is my claim section. So I'm just going to do a January claim. And then I will be fully caught up in my Warbinder with all the things. So right here, I think I'm going to use a marker. I have a lot of markers up here, and I have a lot of mile liners. So this is like a click art marker, which I really like these from Zebra. So I want to put I'm just going to say I declare. Because last year, I hope I spelled that right. Last year I was saying I claim, but this year I'm just going to say I declare. I think that's right. Declare. I think that's right. I hope that's right. If not, I'll change it. Alright, and then I usually use some like fun stickers as markers. So let me go back in my subscription box, see if I see some more flowers or something. Oh, these are cute. Okay, I'm gonna use these little stars as markers. They almost look like flowers, but I'm gonna use these stars. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just one more, but it's right in the middle of the page. Come on. Some of these I got to bring close to me because, oh man, I broke it. Alright, let me get a different one. Yeah, these are very tiny, and I don't want to touch the rest of the stuff on the page. 5. Alright, so that will be 5 declarations, and this is the month of June. So where's my June stickers? What did I do with that sticker book? Y'all see what I did with that sticker book? Did I put it on the floor? Oh, I see it. See, that's why you gotta put stuff where they belong. Okay. So this is January. All right, so I'm going to use a little thin pen here, and let's see if I can go into some of these devotionals I have, or the for the declarations. Okay. So this says, when you pray, remember you have a loving Father who is listening. So I declare my loving Father listens to all my prayers. Since we're talking about prayer watches and stuff like that, I think that is appropriate. Let's see what else. And the theme, I guess, for this particular Warbinder entry is prayer. Let's see what else. It says, Jesus has purchased a glorious inheritance for us by the shedding of his blood. As joint heirs with him, we can pray boldly. So I want to say, I pray boldly as a joint heir with Jesus Christ. Okay. Another one, let's see. May a sacrifice of praise continually be in our mouths for the miraculous works of grace he has done for us. I want to say the sacrifice of praise will continually be in my mouth. Okay, and then I have 2 more. And y'all, I'm literally just randomly going through this and looking at what Joyce Meyer has in here. We serve a God who is so marvelous that he can work out things for our good that Satan intends for our harm. So I declare God will work out things for my good that Satan intends for harm. Facts, facts, and more facts. And I love when that happens. All right, this last one says, when you are in trouble, go to the throne before you go to the phone. That's a good one to end it with. When I am in trouble, I'll go to the throne before I go to the phone. Exclamation mark. I love that. So I declare my loving Father listens to all of my prayers. I declare I pray boldly as a joint heir with Jesus Christ. I declare the sacrifice of praise will continually be in my mouth. I declare God will work out things for my good that Satan intends for harm. And my battery died. And I declare when I am in trouble, I'll go to the throne before I go to the phone. Yes. January declarations done. And I like these. And I like that everything ties into the theme of prayer. Alright. My Warbinder is officially updated for 2026. Alright, so we have a recap. We have our first prayer of the year. Nicely done and gorgeously made by the Five-Field Creations things, the prayer journal, and all of the beautiful stickers. So the prayer for the month is done, and I go in here once a month to do this creative process, but my Bible study is going to look different because, like I said, I'm doing the weekly Bible study, so I'm actually going to be going in here weekly. So I don't know how it's going to turn out this year. Last year I pretty much went in every month, but this year I might be in here more often. And here is my collage for the month of January, and I should put January here just so I can track. January. I'm just gonna put January here so I can track and know, like, if something happens where I start and stop. Alright, so this is the January entry into my collage, the first and second watches. And then I'm gonna have to put these back in the back. I don't want these to fall out. And then my declarations for the month of January are here. So that's the first entry. And then I'm going to put these in the back for later. Alright. Thank y'all so much for helping me. I'll do my devotional on another day because that took long, but thank y'all for helping me. I feel so good. I feel caught up in my Warbinder and ready to go. I'm just going to keep this out for now because I have to use this for Bible study. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. And until next time, I hope you enjoy yourselves. And yeah, these are a little big. That's why I keep messing with them, but they're so cute, so I don't care. Alright y'all, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.